Howdy partners, it's howdy partners, what am I going on about? It's David here, just doing a little bit of video on the X19. I've got some carburettor brake cleaner there, and I've been trying to get down to the wires that go onto the starter motor, but goodness, to see them is just impossible, even with the torch here. Somewhere down there. So I've got the brake cleaner. It really is difficult, and I just sprayed randomly down there as much as I can. I'll give it another spray, and then some WD-40, and that might stop that little problem I had with the starter solenoid not kicking in. But you can see the crankcase breather coming out there, a piece of pond hose, and it's connected with a piece of the original hose onto the centrifugal filter down there, and that goes down into the bottom of the car. But I thought I'd show you, get rid of this, what the inside of the carburettor looks like. Have a look at yours after you don't have the crankcase oil going down it, which was an environmental concern to reduce pollution. But I think it didn't work at all. In fact, I think it made things worse. Here's my standard K&N filter. Let's see if I can get it off with one hand. I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can. You ready? The reveal. There. Look how clean that is, without having crankcase oil going into it. And of course, if you've got a cleaner carburettor, your engine's going to work better and produce less emissions. So I leave it to, put my little torch on, show you a bit better. I leave it to you viewers, listeners. See, look at that. That's how a carburettor should look, but most of them look filthy. And of course the engine then will run poorly and produce more emissions. So I think that's the way to do it. Have the emissions from the crankcase going out into the open air, because they're not much, and having far fewer emissions coming out of the tailpipe, because you've got a cleaner carburettor, which saves fuel as well. So that's got to be a good thing. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. And also, for some reason, the fuel filter is full of fuel, and normally, you know, when I've done this in the past, there's been very little fuel left in it. So I don't know whether the fuel filter is different, or of course I haven't done anything to where it comes out of the German Luftwaffe fuel pump and goes in here. And if any of you have got any knowledge on return valves for the fuel pipelines, because you see you've got the one coming from the fuel pump into the carburettor, and then it goes into the carburettor, you can't see it, and then there's the overflow that goes out. Whether a non-return in either of those pipes would do anything useful to starting, so that I didn't have to use the accelerator pump to get it to go. I'd be interested if any of you got any feedback on that. But anyway, there we go, that's the car. But as you can see, that has to be better than a filthy thing that most of carburettor cars had. Anyway, there we are. That's different to looking over at Polruan. But all the best to you all, and those people who do subscribe, again, I don't know why you do, but thanks very much. I am a vain man, and I do love telling my friends, look, I got a new subscriber. So thanks a lot. From Cornwall, where the weather is changing because the jet stream's been affected by the, see, we've got a bit of sun out here, by the hurricane in Florida, which is the true governor of the weather. So there we go. Right, there goes my wife. Right, okay, thanks again for listening. Bye-bye.